Down East up with Bill Hoover, along with Dale Johnson here, and we'll be back with more right after these messages from our sponsors. And back here at Paris, Kentucky, we await the toss of the coin to see which of these teams, the orange-clad Greyhounds of Paris, or those in the white jerseys with the red numerals, the Corbin Redhounds, will win the toss. Last week, Corbin won the toss, elected to receive. This week, they have won the toss, elected to receive, and it's my pleasure to welcome to our microphone again after about a year's layoff, Bill Hoover. Bill, I know last week's game must have excited you. You've had your son playing for the first time, watching him take that opening kickoff, and I know you were a little jittery then. I'm sure you're about the same way tonight.
Well, I had an anxiety attack. I didn't have enough guts to get up and come up to the microphone last week, and it was pretty exciting.
Well, I can understand that most assuredly. The Corbin Redhounds showed as much character as you would ever want from a team last week.
They played probably one of the better games that we've seen in many, many years, and a lot of people compared that to the comeback victory that we had in Middlesboro a couple of years back, and we know what that victory did for us. It pyramided us on into a state championship that year, and a lot of people felt like that Danville was a strong team, strong enough that maybe we weren't even going to come out on top, and that ball game, could well make a season.
Well, I made the statement, this could be the turnarounder of the season. It's odd to say that when you're playing the first game of the year, but it can take you from a negative to a positive right in that 3-minute drive.
Well, the schedule that we've got this year, it's a schedule that a lot of people have dreamed about, and it's probably the hardest schedule I've ever seen the Redhounds have. And you can't go out every weekend and expect, a championship-type ball game out of the Redhounds, but at the same time, last week we showed championship qualities.
I look out there tonight, and Paris doesn't look as big as Corbin. Matter of fact, one of their better players, defensive tackle, offensive tackle, Brent Chumbley, 243-pounder. I was talking to his dad a moment ago. He had some heart murmurs today, and they have him in the hospital. Couldn't be here tonight. That's going to hurt the Greyhounds, as will be Larry Harris, one of their starting backs out from last week.
Well, the Greyhounds have got the same kind of tradition here that the Redhounds have. They've been a perennial power in Class A ball, and for many, many years we've been trying to schedule them, and finally it came about, and tonight, here we are, Double A against Single A, Greyhound tradition against Redhound tradition.
Well, the Dogs are on the field and ready to go. Back deep for Corbin will be Dale Fox in the middle. Dwayne Steele is off to his right. It's a short kick to Kyle Jones at the 25. Kyle gets free from one, but not the other. And Kyle's going to be wrapped up after getting a couple of yards on the return, and that's about all.
Well, we didn't have anybody got out there in front of him, got a block. Of course, he didn't expect to get the ball. It was the short kick.
But Corbin will have good field position to start tonight's football game. For the Redhounds, they'll start it from their own, let's call it their 27-yard line. In the backfield for Corbin, a quarterback, is Mike Jackson, the senior quarterback who hit 11 out of 16 passes last week. He'll be joined back there by Fox to the right, Toby Stevens to the left, and the up fullback will be Chris Hart, number 30. Ready to go, and immediately a flag goes down. So not the way you would want to start a football game, but apparently with the Hounds clapping, an infraction here would be going against Paris.
Yeah, we had an encroachment there, number 78 for Paris there. He just was a little bit ahead of the ball that time.
Corbin will start the football game with a 5-yard penalty up to the 32-yard line. From there, Redhounds are set to go. Number 78 for Paris, linebacker David Hutzel. They got in there just a little bit too soon. So the Hounds are set to go. Once again, the same formation as a moment ago. Miracle on the end to the right. To the left will be Jones. The center is Lynn Reeves. Once again. Bill like this, and we'll be upfield.
Well, I'm sure that they realize what kind of ball game that they're in, the same as the Redhounds do. And I know Paris wants to make a good showing here, but it looks like both times they're just a little bit quick on the count that time.
We have 10 yards in penalties as we just get the game underway. So that should be, and it is, a Corbin first down, the first of the game. Corbin ready to go as, again, Lynn Reeves comes out over the ball. This will be the first offensive play of the game to Dale Fox across the 40, the 45. Fox pulling free at midfield. He's at the 45, the 40, the 35, 30, the 25. Fox to the 20, 15, 10. Fox all the way for the touchdown. No flags are down, and how about that for a start?
I want to tell you something. Fox came through there. He broke 2 or 3 tackles there at the line of scrimmage. He got in the secondary, and I kept waiting to see some of those quick backs for Paris. There was no quick backs out there to catch him. He just went ahead and got the corner over there and went in for the score.
We've only played a minute and 15 seconds of this opening period, and Dale Fox has gone 63 yards on the opening play of this football game as Corbin has taken a 6-0 lead. Now Brian Metzger, 1 for 1 in extra points thus far this year to attempt the extra point. Jackson will hold at the 10-yard line. Slow snap. Here's the kick up, and the kick, it is good. Corbin has taken a 7-0 lead. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. Okay, we're ready for the kickoff now. Brian Metzger has the ball teed at the 40-yard line, and deep for Paris will be Lanny Fomas. Here's the low line drive kick as Fomas watches it hit, go over his head, takes it back at the 3-yard line. He's at the 5, the 10. Fomas a quick little guy, but they're going to take him down at the 20-yard line.
Looks like we had number 44 for the Hounds had Derek Sears. Derek Sears was down there on initial contact, as well as a couple other Red Hounds on it. It was a good kick. It was a kick. It was hard to handle with Metzger that time, and he actually fielded the ball inside the 5-yard line.
At quarterback will be Paul Little, 158-pound senior for Paris. They split the end. Chuck Redwine wide to the right. Halfback split to the left side. As the quarterback will keep the ball, he's going to be met and taken down. Sams and I think Hensley were both there.
Yeah, Sams and Hensley both, along with Nick Creech. It looked like he actually should have gone ahead and pitched the ball that time. They had the quarterback covered that time. The pitch man actually had a chance to get a couple of yards on it.
So he loses 2 back to the 18-yard line, and Paris will have it 2nd down and 12. Corbin leading by a score of 7-0 on the 63-yard run by Dale Fox in the first play from scrimmage in this game. Here's Little on the option to the other side, and back is the fumble. It's Jones at the 5. Jones, touchdown.
Well, we said he should have pitched it the last time. That time he did. He didn't get the handle on it. Kyle Jones was right there. A big play by Kyle Jones. He's a big play man anyway.
Kyle Jones has picked it up at about the 5-yard line and gone in for the score. And just like that, you know that the Greyhounds of Paris have been asking themselves right now what has happened here as lightning has struck twice, and Corbin goes ahead by 13-0.
Yeah, I didn't expect it. I don't think anybody expected that. We're playing a good football team, and we've had 2 big plays here, and we've got 13 points on the board, going for 14.
Metzger for the point after touchdown. High snap this time. This one is blocked. The kick is blocked. And so 9 minutes and 56 seconds to go. We're in the opening period. There's a timeout with the score. Corbin 13, Paris nothing. The kickoff again by Metzger. A moment ago, he kicked it over the head of Lanny Fomas. Had to go back deep to pick it up. Corbin leading by 13-0, and here's Metzger. Oh, this is a nice one. High, drive, deep, taken in the end zone. That's going to be an automatic touchback. That was so good to Corbin last week when Danville wanted a run back. Metzger put the foot into it and put it into the end zone. He's done that here.
Well, you know, we talked about that in the stands there last week. We kept thinking about 39 seconds to go in the ball game. What was Corbin going to do? They're going to go ahead and kick it deep, and got a chance of letting the real good back for Danville get his hands on the ball. Metzger's so pumped up after that drive, he goes ahead and kicks the ball in the end zone, and just like on that one, that's the best coverage that you can get.
Paris will start now on their second offensive series from the 20-yard line. For Paris, Paul Little, the quarterback. Fomas at a halfback. This is a small-looking Paris team. The end split wide to the right side. Here's illegal procedure penalty going to be called before the play from gets developed. I'm not sure who's guilty of that one.
Okay, we had the strong side guard, right guard for Paris that time. He went ahead and kind of raised up a little bit, and so we got illegal procedure against Paris.
Paris defeated Pikeville last week, and we know just how good those Pikeville teams are over the years. We've had to struggle against them.
Well, I know Coach Adams was very concerned about this Paris team. They do some things that are really unorthodox from the standpoint of everything that you expect them to do. they don't show you anything that you can really, get up and get after.
Little will look to his fullback, will try to get it back up to the original line of scrimmage. May have done that as he gets short yardage right up the middle. The line of scrimmage, the 15, and the fullback, James Landrum, weighs 171 pounds. A senior is hogtied by Jeff Crook, number 67.
Yeah, Jeff Crook met him right there in the hole. Jeff made a fine tackle that time. There's 2 or 3 other people there helping him, but he was the one that made the play.
Matter of fact, he got only a yard to the 16, if that, as Corbin reacted very well. Now on the second down play, here's Little on the option. He pitches back to Fomus. Fomus trying to get outside in, gets by one, but then he's taken down as Kelly Ferris, number 7, lowers the head right into him.
We defensed it perfectly that time. Kelly came up and made the tackle. It was good execution by Paris that time. They got some yards on that, but Kelly came up and made the tackle. Good job.
Matter of fact, they got it up to the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 9 yards or so to the 25, but now they're still looking at 3rd down and 5 from the 25. Again, the end is split wide to the right side for Paris. Hand off to Fomus. Fomus trying to get outside in. He's a little guy. Kyle Jones got enough of the arm at the line of scrimmage. He won't go anywhere.
Kyle and Kelly both that time came up. It was good defense by the Hounds that time. Good play.
So they're going to have to kick it away on this 4th down situation. Paris will have the ball at their own 25-yard line. Corbin leading by 13-0. 8 minutes and 41 seconds to go. We're in the opening period. In punt formation will be Todd Hawkins, 177-pound sophomore, and deep for Corbin. Well, the ball's over his head, back at the 5. He's going to try to run it. He's going to be taken down, and Paris will cough up the ball at their own 5-yard line.
Scott Miracle and Kyle Jones both right there. I tell you what, Paris has had 3 bad breaks in this ball game. That ball went through his hands, and we got Miracle and Jones back there on the ball. Here we are inside the 10-yard line, 5-yard line.
I think Paris has read about Corbin. They seem to be very jittery.
Well, it's been a long time coming. This game been a long time coming, Don.
So Paris gives up the ball on 4th down back at their own 5-yard line, and Corbin will have it 1st and goal to go from there. So the Red Hounds, already leading by a score of 13-0, have a chance to add more to that. Jackson has his backfield straight away, both ends in tight. 8 minutes, 10 seconds in the opening period as Toby Stevens gets the ball and gets the touchdown.
He went through there. He wasn't even touching the guy in the end zone. That's unbelievable.
A hole really developed off that right side of the Corbin line.
I tell you what, we talked about it last year about how Corbin, how pumped they were to play the first ball game in the Thoroughbred Bowl, and they played Lafayette, went on 4A at-large state champ, and they went ahead and were defeated by Trinity. It was almost as if we peaked the first ball game, and it looks like that the execution, everything is going our way here. We're the 2nd ball game and already got 19 points on the board against a real good football team.
Corbin owning the quarter as Metzger tries for the point after. It's a high kick. It is good. 8 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the opening period. There's timeout with the score. Corbin 20, Paris nothing. As Bill Hoover just pointed out to me, we've run 2 plays. We have 3 touchdowns. One of them, of course, on a recovered fumble by Kyle Jones. Toby Stevens taking it in. And then on the very first play from scrimmage, Dale Fox going 63 yards. Corbin leading by a score of 20-0. 8 minutes and 8 seconds here in the opening period as Brian Metzger will kick off for the 3rd time. And deep is Fomus standing at his 5-yard line. It's a low kick this time. Hit and knocked to the ground. Fomus, no. His sidekick gets the football. That would be Cunningham as he's getting free. A flag goes down up to the 40 and knocked down as he crosses the 40-yard line. And Bill, who got him?
Dale Fox was on the initial contact there, and there was somebody else come closing.
Well, let me tell you, he's a bit modest. Number 18 for Corbin that put him down. That's Ben Hoover, a 5'10", 175-pound sophomore. And that, of course, is Bill's son, and a right to be proud of him. Now, Dale Fox and Ben Hoover making the stop. It's going to be a penalty clipping against Paris. So the Greyhounds can't really get anything going their way thus far.
No, that was a good return. The ball came through there, and the up man mishandled the ball, and usually sometimes things happen, break down by the defensive unit there, and when they finally picked it up, they almost had the seam there and almost had the opening for a long gainer.
Instead of being up over the 40-yard line, the Greyhounds are going to be set back to their own 26-yard line where they will start their 3rd offensive series of this football game. They started twice from the 20-yard line. Now they're starting from the 26-yard line. Again, Little. Little will split his end, Rankin wide to the left side, and then English wide to the right. Slot man is Fomus. The second man through is getting the ball and getting punished behind the line of scrimmage as big number 75, Mark Hensley, just collars it.
Mark Hensley is probably one of the best down linemen in the state of Kentucky at that time. I was watching the first ball carrier that came through on the fake that time. Mark Hensley wasn't. He was in the backfield and went ahead and made the play. He wasn't fooled at all.
So the ball carrier loses 4 yards back to the 22-yard line. Here's a pass play. Good upfield for the number 7. That's Little passing to Redwine. And the pass play is good up to, let me find the yard marker here, the 34-yard line. So that's a pass play good for 14 yards.
It looks like we got about a third and 2 on that. Toby made a nice play. Quarterback didn't have any time. We had people on him, but it was a quick pass.
As the handoff this time goes to Reese. Reese met right at the line of scrimmage, stacked up, and I don't think will get the first down.
No, he didn't have first down. Lacefield was there along with
Jim Lacefield on the tackle, Jeff Reese on the carry.
let's see. Looks like Hensley was on the play too, but actually the tackle was made by Lacefield.
Well, that was the third down play, so they have it at the 35-yard line, and Paris will be in punt formation now on the 4th down and 1. Hawkins standing back at his 22-yard line as he gets a nice end-up spiral downfield. Backing up will be Dwayne Steely. Steely at the 20. They have him collared and taking him down at the 20-yard line. So Steely had nowhere to run that time on a beautiful kick.
Oh, it was a beautiful punt that time. Steely did a good job filling the ball. The up man couldn't give enough help. We had 4 or 5 people down there.
For the first time tonight, the Red Hounds will not have good field position. Leading by 20-0, 6 minutes and 17 seconds in the opening period. Corbin takes the ball back at their own 20-yard line. The first time they got the ball, 10 yards and penalties, moved it up to the 37, where Fox ran it for a touchdown. The second time they got it at the 5 of Paris, Stevens ran it for a touchdown. Now they have it at the 20. This is their third offensive play. Wide out to the right side as the handoff is given to Fox. Fox 25, 30. Fox gets it up to about the 32-yard line, some 12 yards.
He's got a first down. He got a first down. Beautiful run of Medill Fox. He's one of the better backs in the state of Kentucky. And the thing about it is he's actually only practiced 2 weeks. He had the mono, was out practically all summer. He had 1 week of practice under him before we played Danville. And this week he's worked extra hard, and he's still not up. He's down in his weight, but he's not running like he is.
He's run the ball 2 times for 75 yards thus far tonight as he gets it to the 32-yard line. Corbin's second first down of the game. The handoff again given to Fox as he comes across the 35 to the 36-yard line. So he gets, make that Toby Stevens. Or was I right in the first place, Bill?
It was Dale. He fell right in there behind Big Carter, and Carter went ahead and blew that, opened the door and closed it and everything else you got to do in the barn there.
Well, the PA announcer said Stevens, but it was Fox that carried the ball for 4 yards to the 36-yard line. And now it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Red Hounds from there, leading by 20-0 here in the opening period. The handoff is given to Mel Chandler as Chandler, for the first time this year, carries the football up to the 40-yard line. He got about 4 more.
Mel's a good runner. He made a fine run that time. He's following his blocking well in there, and he runs hard. If it's not there, he'll run right up their back. He's a good one.
That's his first carry of the year, Bill. Chandler is 5'7", a 175-pound sophomore. Corbin will be looking at 3rd down, 2 yards to go for the first down. The ball at their own 40-yard line. Everybody in tight. Here's the handoff given to Fox. Fox outside in to the left. Got the first down, 45. Fox drags people up to the 49-yard line.
He's a college runner, Don. He does a super job. That's Dale Fox. The PA keeps giving Toby Stevens credit for it. Dale Fox, he's playing a heck of a game.
A penalty marker has been dropped. It's going to be holding against Corbin, so we're going to have to wipe out that. That would have given him 91 yards and 4 carries.
Against the Red Hounds.
But let's see what they're going to do. If that carry is nullified, that'll wipe out that 9-yard gain by Dale. Corbin would have had their 3rd first down, but a 15-yard or a 10-yard penalty it will be on offensive holding against Corbin will back them up. And they're going to have third down and long. It probably would be third down and, well, they're stepping it off from the point of the foul. I thought holding was from the line of scrimmage. You'll have to help me, Bill.
We will have to help each other. We need a book.
Okay. Okay. I'm just not up, I'll admit. Well, we do get the 9 yards for Dale, and then the penalty of the 10 yards would put it back to the 37-yard line is where Corbin has it now. 37, third down, and 5 for the first down. In motion goes Toby Stevens. Back to throw is Jackson. Over the middle, he's got Steely at midfield. Down to the 45, to the 47-yard line. Dwayne Steely on the receiving end of that pass play from Mike Jackson.
Steely did a good job holding on to the football that time, and actually, if he hadn't lost his balance there and kept his head up, he had an opportunity to go ahead and maybe even break that last one and pick up more yards. It was a good job.
Well, Corbin goes from the 37-yard line down to the 43 of Paris for their third first down of this football game. That pass play, 7-13, that's a 20-yard pass play to Dwayne Steely, the junior safety man on defense. It's Toby Stevens getting an opening across the 40, the 35. Stevens takes it down to the 33, nearly 10-yard pickup and close to a first down.
And Chris Hart made as much happen with that play. Of course, you're running off a Carter in there, and you got Chris Hart coming in there and busting that thing open there. All Toby has to do just kind of lope on through there. It's still a good run, and he did a good job protecting the football.
It is a 10-yard gain by Toby Stevens down to the 33 of Paris, where Corbin will have picked up their fourth first down of this football game. Donnie Step with Bill Hoover, Dale Johnson, and Fred Hall tonight from Paris, Kentucky. Here's the handoff up the middle quickly to Chris Hart. He fumbles the football. I think Paris has recovered at their 24-yard line. But what a hole on that quick opener to Chris. He was through there before I could really pick him up.
I tell you what, that play, we've used that play over a period of years, and you seldom see it going to that fullback, the first man through, but it was there. And I don't know where it was an audible or where it was a play that was called, but Mike Jackson went ahead and laid it in there to Chris Hart. Chris Hart did a good job, picked up good yardage, and whenever he was hit, they've got the ball.
Paris got the fumble after a nice gain. Chris Hart would have picked up a first down, but he coughed up the football at the point of impact, and Corbin turns it over for the first time tonight. It will be at the Paris 21-yard line. So the fumble stops this drive by Corbin. The Red Hounds leading 20-0 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go. We're in the opening period. Thank you for joining us for our broadcast here on WYGO and our replay each Sunday night here on Channel 11 Southern Cablevision. We're calling it Hound Heaven this year, and what a way to spend a Sunday evening. 8 o'clock each Sunday night on Channel 11 Southern Cablevision. The officials are huddled now to discuss something. Paris would be getting the football for the fourth time tonight. They've had it at their 20, and the 26-yard line, and now they would be getting the ball at their 21-yard line here in this first period. Corbin scored the first 2 times they had the football. Then they took in a recovered fumble, and here on their third offensive series, they've coughed it up after going from their own 20-yard line down to the Paris 21. So Paris ready to go as Paul Little, the quarterback, has his end wide to the right side. That is Redwine. Here's Little on the option, and down he goes. And once again, Bill, big number 75.
I tell you what, Mark Hensley, he just went ahead and split the center and the guard that time, and was in there, was on the quarterback option play, and he had the quarterback in the backfield before he could even get 3 or 4 steps.
Paris loses back to the 20-yard line. So it's going to be second down, a little over 11 yards to go for the first down. Redwine wide out to the right side as Little is back to throw. He throws it over the middle, got Redwine at the 25-yard line. A gainer of 5 yards before he's taken down.
Yeah, tackle was made by Creech, the linebacker that time, and looked like we had Little Foley that came up also on the tackle. It was a good quick pass by Paris, but we had it covered. Creech was in his zone. He had it covered well.
The gain is good for 5, so Paris will still have it third down and long. Let's call it 3rd and 7 for the first down. Redwine again comes wide to the right, Rankin to the left side. Little is back to throw across the middle. He throws. The pass is no good. intended upfield for Jeff Reese at the 35-yard line, but Corbin had good coverage back there.
Yeah, we had Jeff Barnett and we had Foley back there on the coverage that time. The ball was thrown up, and we had good coverage on top of it. Quarterback had a little more time that time.
But Paris will have to kick it now on 4th down and 7. Deep for Corbin, Dwayne Steely and Ben Hoover. Hoover is standing up at about the 39-yard line. Steely is back at the 35. Steely takes the ball at the 37. He's at the 40, and Steely will go down near the 42-yard line. The Red Hounds will be getting the ball for the 4th time in this first period of play. And once again, they will have good field position. By the way, this is a good field to play on.
Oh, yeah, it's an excellent field. I was talking to some of the kids over, and they said, what kind of field does Paris have yesterday? And I said, well, I don't think there's anybody in the state that's got a better field as far as playing conditions than Corbin, but this field is very comparable to our field there at Campbell Field.
Corbin has the football at the 42-yard line now, and the Red Hounds will send Dale Fox wide to the right. Stevens and Hart line up behind the quarterback, Mike Jackson. On the first down play, the handoff is given to Stevens. Stevens for a short gainer. Let's got it about 4 yards, right straight up the middle to the 46-yard line. So Toby Stevens wears jersey number 46, a 6', 188-pound sophomore.
He's a sophomore that's coming on. He plays like a senior. He's a good, tough kid. He's a good athlete. He's got a good attitude. He works hard. Nobody works any harder than Toby. And he's going to be a dandy.
Larry Martin in it in to the left side, number 85, 5'11", 177-pound junior. Coach Cotton Adams already playing quite a few people as Corbin has it 2nd down and 6 at the 46-yard line. Paris jumps off sides, and Bill, again, they're over-anxious.
Well, I don't know if Mike's messing them up at the line of scrimmage there, maybe, with a little bit of a break in his cadence there, but it looked like Paris, they jumped right in. They had 2 or 3 people that were jumping around there, and 2 of them actually went ahead and came across.
That is the 3rd time tonight that the Greyhounds have done that. That'll move the ball down to their 49-yard line. And Corbin now will have it 2nd down and short yardage. As we look across the field, it'll be 2nd down, a yard to go for the 1st down. Corbin leading 20-0. 48 seconds to go in the first period of this game. Corbin came out with lightning in tonight's game. The first play, 63 yards, a touchdown by Dale Fox. Ready to go out of the wishbone as the handoff is given to Nick Creech. Nick Creech trying to follow a big pile of people off that right side, does get the 1st down to about the 45.
I actually thought that he had a hold of the inside that time. Nick looked at it, and he decided he'd just go ahead and run up somebody's back. It's a good run. Nick plays hard.
Well, he got him 4 yards down to the 45, and for Corbin, that is their 5th 1st down. Creech rotating in the backfield with Hart. Creech goes to the sideline. Hart is back in now. Number 62, Len Reeves, out of the ball at center. Corbin 1st and 10, just shy of the 45 of Paris. Jackson fakes. He's back to throw. Jackson looking, throws hurriedly. Stevens dives, but Toby could not get to that one. A little bit of pressure put on our quarterback.
Yeah, it was a play that I think they're supposed to let a little bit of that come through there, and it was just off fingertips of Toby. Toby went ahead and tried to make the catch, but it's just out of his reach.
Incomplete pass stops the clock with 19 seconds to go in the first period. Pepsi, the choice of every Corbin generation, your host for tonight's contest. As Corbin has it 2nd down and 10 at the 45. Back into the lineup. Kyle Jones at the end to the left side as Dale Fox goes wide to the right. Here's the 2nd down play. Jackson straight back to throw this time. He looks, he throws, he's got Fox, can't hold on. Good pass right in his arms, but Dale coughed it up.
Dale's usually pretty sure-handed about that. Ball did hit him right there in the numbers. Might put it right in there.
I've been impressed with Mike's passing game. You have to be impressed with what he did last week against Danville.
Super comeback. He showed poise, showed leadership, showed he's a real winner. Excellent job.
Incomplete pass will lead Corbin at the 45 of Paris now with 3rd and 10. Scott Miracle, who caught 7 passes for 109 yards last week, goes wide right. Kyle Jones wide left. Slot man is Seeley to the left side. Jackson's back to throw. It's collapsing on him, and down he goes. Mike is going to be dropped for a loss back at his own 45-yard line, and Corbin will have to give up the football for the first time tonight. As coming through there was Billy Mitchell. to make the stop for Paris. And that ends the first period of this game. So after one quarter tonight from Paris, Kentucky, the score, Corbin 20, Paris nothing. 20-0. Brian Metzger will be in punt formation for the first time. He's standing back at his 32-yard line. Lanny Fomas, 155-pound senior, is the deep man for Paris at his 20-yard line. The line of scrimmage is the Corbin 45 on that 10-yard loss while attempting to pass. So here's the play. The snap back is a good one. And Metzger gets it out of there. A nice kick downfield. Fomas going to his 20, and he catches it on his knees, so that's where Paris will get the football. That kick good for 35 yards, and Paris will have it at his 20. So Metzger last week averaged about that, 35 yards, and this is a good one here.
That was a good punt. I didn't actually see the kid signal for a fair catch. I think he was going to run it, but I thought he just lost his footing. Kyle was giving him some room there. I thought Kyle actually thought that he called for a fair catch. Maybe he did.
Paris set to go now with the ball at their 20. Rankin to the left and Redwine to the right. As Little is back to throw. He looks. He throws long. He's got people downfield and got one for a touchdown. All the way will go Lanny Fomas. He got behind everybody. He was helped out. A little screening job there was done on the Corbin defense by one of his own players, and he got behind everybody.
You know, you can kind of, you think about it from the angle that we're at up here. The big boy comes out, and he goes ahead and throws the ball up, actually overthrowing the big man. And they got this scooter. This kid's supposed to be, some kind of a class runner in track. He just goes ahead, and he's running. He just runs underneath the football behind everybody that we've got. Excellent play.
Well, Paris gets it on an 80-yard touchdown pass. Lanny Fomas catches the ball at about midfield and goes all the way. The try for the point after touchdown is good. And just like that, Paris is on the scoreboard to cut the Corbin lead down to a 13-point spread. We have a timeout. The score is Corbin 20, Paris 7. We've had nothing but shockers thus far tonight. Paris 80 yards on the pass play. Corbin leads by 20-7. Now the kickoff. Deep for Corbin will be Fox, Steely, and Hoover. The short man, Shannon Sams, stands up at the 25-yard line. All right. Here we go with the kickoff by Paris. It's a short one. Hoover will come upfield to take it. Hoover at the 15, the 20, the 25. Hoover cuts outside to his left, and down he goes at about the 29-yard line. So Corbin will start this offensive series.
Kickoff reception by Ben Hoover, tackle by Lee Cunningham.
They spot the ball, let's call it the 28-yard line, as one of the Paris players a little slow getting up. 11 minutes, 34 seconds to go. We're in the second period as Corbin leads it by 20-7. One of the things that can happen in a situation that has developed for Corbin tonight, they score so easily, and there's a tendency maybe to let up just a little bit, and then you see the other team come back with that strike.
I go back to the Corbin-Middlesboro football game a couple of years back there at Corbin. We had Greg Taylor had been sick there for about a 24-hour virus. We're playing Middlesboro, one of the better teams in the state, and we strike first, and Greg runs. He takes it right up the gut. First play of the ball game, we get up on top. And then you have a tendency, like you said, you have a tendency to kind of, just kind of sit back and say, hey, we're up. It doesn't work that way.
So this has served notice, the speed of Paris, that Corbin must be alert. Well, the Redhounds have the football now at their 28-yard line. Corbin's first offensive series, one play, 63 yards and a score. Second offensive series from the 5 and a score. Third offensive series, they drove it from their 20 down to the 21 of Paris and fumbled the ball. Fourth offensive series, they drove it to the 45 and gave it up on a punt. Now they start their fifth offensive series of this first half. Mike Jackson, the quarterback, will give it to Fox as Fox crosses the 30 and gets to about the 32-yard line. So Dale has picked up 4 more yards.
Yeah, he's falling right in there behind Sipe and Carter on that left side over there. And it's good. It was a good run by Dale.
Fox has moved it for 4 to the 32-yard line, and Corbin will have it 2nd and 6 now.
Gain of 3.
Again, the fullbacks set ahead of the halfbacks in the backfield for Corbin. As the handoff is given to Creech. Creech trying to fight his way and does for good yardage up close to a first down to about the 37 or 38-yard line. Nick Creech, I thought, looked good last week against Danville, and he gets the run here for some 7 or 8 yards.
Nick's always going forward. Whatever he's doing, he's always going forward. He's playing defense or he's playing offense, and he fell in behind that time. He fell in behind Hensley and Crook on this side. Boy, I tell you, that's a good place to run.
He got it up to the 37-yard line. Give him 5 yards on that play, and Corbin will have it 3rd and 1. And for the 1 yard, Dale Fox just lowers the head, shows his power, gets the first down as he crosses the 40 to the 42. Dale gets about 5 more yards, and for Corbin, that will be their 6th first down of the game. I think the teams that we play this year are going to recognize, Bill, that Dale Fox, when we need it, he's probably the one going to get it.
All except the one that we scored on against Danville when Jackson went to misdirection there, and everybody was stacked in there for Danville.
We played a lot of good deception last week. This is Creech, as Creech gets the call for just short yardage to the 44, so a couple of more yards from Nick Creech. Corbin's quick kick, the pass play to Scott, I thought were 2 of the better deceptive moves that we've seen in Corbin football.
Oh, I think Coach Adams coached an excellent football game last weekend. It was just excellent. Call after call, and we did everything we were supposed to do.
Got only a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8 at the 44-yard line for Corbin now. As the handoff is given to Fox, and boy, is he hit that time. No gain.
Well, we came with that little counter that time, and they met Fox. They met him before he ever got to the line of scrimmage. It was a good job of Paris.
Right at the line of scrimmage is where the ball is spotted at the 44-yard line. No gain, and Corbin will have it 3rd and 8. So this game has changed complexions. Corbin looked as if they were in a cakewalk here tonight, and all of a sudden they're in a football game.
They are. Paris not going to lay down. They've got too much tradition, too much pride.
Scott Miracle wide to the right side, and the slot is Fox. The ball at the 44, 3rd down and 8 for the first down. Whistle sounds, so we will not have the play. Probably against Corbin. We'll wait to see. Could be delay of game. It is 8 minutes 46 seconds to go in the first half. Corbin leading Paris by 20-7. The Red Hounds will be assessed a 5-yard penalty, which would put the ball back to the 39-yard line. And now Corbin is faced with 3rd down, 14 for the first down. Last week it was Miracle on the first 6 completed passes. That time he was wide to the right, moving downfield, but Corbin did not get the play underway in time. Crook, Miracle lead him out on that right side. Wide to the right this time is Dwayne Steele, so we've changed the play. It's a 3rd down play for Corbin, deep in their own territory. It's the draw to Fox. Fox fumbles the football. Paris gets it at the 46-yard line, and so Corbin has coughed it up, and Paris has a chance to get right back in here.
Yeah, Paris got a chance to get right back in, like you said. We've had 2 plays there that we went ahead and penetrated and broke that line of scrimmage, got a good gain on it, and ball just came out.
The momentum definitely has shifted as Corbin has fumbled the ball for the 2nd time tonight. Paris gets it at the Red Hound 46-yard line. All Little, 158-pound senior, that quarterback, will fit Rankin wide to the left, Redwine wide to the right. He has a slot man, Fomus to the left side. Little is back to throw, being chased by Jones, throws it downfield. It is short. Well, Kyle Jones puts so much of a rush on him, he didn't have a chance to think about it.
Yeah, Kyle, he smothered him that time. He just got the ball down. He couldn't get it up to where the receiver was at.
Incomplete pass will give Paris the ball back at the 46-yard line of Corbin, 2nd down and 10. 8 minutes, 24 seconds to go, opening half. Corbin leading by 20-7. Paris again will send Chuck Redwine wide to the right side, out of the wishbone set now. Little under, Little on the option to the right side, will pitch back. He's got Fomus, the scat back at the 40, 35, and they're waving at him as he goes down the sideline and knocked out of bounds deep in Corbin territory near the 20-yard line. It's that burning speed that's burning Corbin.
It's number 5 for Paris. He's the same kid that won the 100 and the 200-meter Class A state track meet. And he also was on the 440 relay team that finished first in Class A. Same one that caught the pass for the big gain here in the touchdown. Got him back in the ballgame.
He took it down to the 20-yard line Paris gets the first down of 26-yard run by Fomus. They're at the Corbin 20 now. 8:15 here in the opening half. The handoff given to Rankin. Rankin tries to come off tackle to the left side. Make that Reese. And he gets just short yardage inside the Corbin 20-yard line. They will spot the ball at the 18.
It looks like it right now, if Corbin's going to have to bow their neck right here, they're going to have to get tough. And if they go ahead and try to keep that thing inside and play conservative down here, we got a chance to hold them. But I tell you what, there's no substitute for that quickness. They get the outside there.
Paris set to go on the second down play. Fomus trying to get outside in to the left side, but Kyle Jones is there and knocks him down behind the line.
Kyle was there. I tell you what, though, he's quick. He's about as quick as we've seen this year.
Fomus is put down back at the original line of scrimmage at the 20-yard line. It's a loss of 2. Paris will have it third down and 10 from the Corbin 20-yard line. Paris will put Rankin wide to the left side now. Slot man is Fomus. Little back to throw. Little throwing over the middle. He's got a man wide open, but threw it too long. Way off target on his pass.
I tell you what, he was wide open. We had man was outside. We had 2 men inside. 2 men inside covering the speed of number 5.
So all alone was Rankin over there, but the pass was badly thrown, and Paris will be looking at fourth down. 10 to go from the Corbin 20-yard line. 7:03 here in the first half. Let's see what Paris will do here. Again, the same formation. Rankin wide to the left. Fomus is in the slot. Little is back to throw. Little looking. He's being chased. He throws long, and it's complete at the Corbin 2-yard line. Foley went for it. Rankin got it. And Paris is threatening inside the Corbin 5.
Got a ball game. He put the ball right where it was supposed to be. Kid did a super job catching the football and maintaining inbounds. It was right there where it's supposed to be. Put it right over the shoulder.
18-yard pass play. The 2-yard line. Paris' second first down of the game. I thought that one was going to be defensed well, but it was thrown perfectly. And so Paris is set to go at the Corbin 2-yard line, and they're right back in this football game. Little goes under. Little on the option. He's turned back at the 1-yard line and then pushed way back. Jones and Hart were there.
Got Creech and Jones and Stevens there in case anything happens on that side. He made an excellent fake inside. I thought, I was watching, the first carry that went through there. He did an excellent job on that.
So he's turned back on this try. It's going to be second and goal from the 1-yard line for Paris. Second down and goal to go for the Greyhounds. The quarterback calls, gives to Fomus. Fomus dives in. Touchdown.
I can't see the line from here. I can't see that, but they gave it to him.
6 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the first half, and the Greyhounds and the Redhounds are trading quarters. Corbin owned the first quarter. Paris owns the second quarter. Now the try for the point after touchdown. Hawkins attempting the point after from placement. The placement down. The kick is up. It is off to the right. No good. Well, with 6:18 to go in the first half, we have a timeout. The score, Corbin 20, Paris 13. All right, ready for the kickoff now. Straight downfield is going to be taken by Fox at the 10. 15-20. Fox up that left sideline now. Cuts outside, going up the sideline, 30, 35. Fox spinning off people up across the 40 to the 44-yard line. Dale Fox, an excellent return, has given Corbin good field position as they'll have the ball for the 6th time offensively. We have one of the Corbin players, Shannon Sams, that appears to be down right now. But with that return of 34 yards, plenty of time, 6 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the half. Corbin needs to get back into this offensively, Bill.
Yeah, we need to, because momentum's all in their favor right now. We had a good return on that particular ball. We had some excellent blocking on the kickoff that time, but the momentum's on their side. We struck early, like you said. You get a little bit reluctant to get in there and set in what you're supposed to do to come up here, and right now we've got to turn the tide.
5'8", 168-pound senior. Scott Miracle to the right side. Jackson to the right side. Corbin with the ball from their 44-yard line now. Here's the call. And the handoff. It's given off right tackle and just short yardage now. What we saw in the early part of this game, the big holes opening. Now Corbin is getting the short gainers. That's Toby Stevens as he crosses to the 46 and a couple of yards.
Well, Don, looks like he got maybe 3 to 4 yards on that play. Of course, that's Corbin football. That's Corbin football right there. They're running a power game right now and trying to see if we can't just go ahead and push this thing right up on them like we did in the first couple of times that we had the ball.
2nd down and 8 from the 46. Pitch goes to Fox. Fox outside in midfield. Fox lowers his head and goes down to the 47-yard line of Paris. So Dale gets about 7 more yards, just shy of a Corbin first down.
Excellent run by Dale that time. He was running hard. He's running hard. You run hard like that, it's going to take 1 or 2 people to take him down. It'll take 2.
Let's see, Fred. How many yards has Dale gained thus far? Got 7 more on that one. So Fox has 108 yards here in the first half on 9 carries. 3rd down, less than a yard to go for the first down. The handoff to Fox again. He got the first down for Corbin as he pumps it across the 45 to the 44. Fox getting 3 more yards and Corbin getting another first down. For the Hounds, that is first down number 7. So this is very typical Corbin football right now. We're into that 3 and 4 yard status.
Well, they've called timeout here. On that last carry there, he went right off of Sipe and Carter that time, and they do an excellent job on that sideline. Same as Hensley and Crook does on the other, and you got your mainstay, Lynn Reeves, in the middle there.
We're going to have a timeout called. Timeout with 4 minutes, 23 seconds in the first half. The score, Corbin 20, Paris 13. Corbin set to go. 1st and 10. The 44 of Paris. As Lynn Reeves comes out over the ball. Out of the wishbone formation, both ends in tight. Jackson barking along that line of scrimmage, maybe changing the play. Let's see, hands it off to Fox. Fox powers across to the 40 and maybe inside the 40-yard line. So Corbin has changed the tone of this ball game, and as we pointed out here in the last couple of minutes, Corbin is doing what they do best.
It's that power football that Cotton believes in that's done so much for us in the last, we were talking on the way up here. I think that in the last 18 years, somebody said something like that our record was like 92 and 18, and it's been on that type of football right there.
He got him 4 yards down to the 40-yard line where the Red Hounds have it 2nd down and 6. The ball to the left side of the field as Jackson calls. Paris jumps off sides. Jackson, for the 4th time tonight, has drawn the Greyhounds over into the neutral territory. In high school football, you do not have to make contact. You just invade that neutral zone, and it costs you 5 yards, so the encroachment will put the ball down to the 35. That's been a good weapon for us tonight.
It's been a good one. We had 2 people for Paris that time that jumped across defensive end, and it looked like the linebacker was coming on this side.
Down to the 35 now. It's going to be second down, a yard to go. Paris has been penalized 40 yards in this ball game tonight. So on the 2nd and 1 for Corbin, 3:40 to go in the first half. It's the handoff up the middle for the first down. Inside the 35 to about the 31 goes Nick Creech. Again, it's that play that develops so quickly. If you're not really in there with your eyes on the ball, you'll follow the quarterback to the right side, think it's an option, but Creech gets 4 yards to the 31.
Well, we had 2 backs coming this way, and his first man through, Nick went ahead, and evidently it was a good read. They picked it up on the sideline there, and it was open, and he got the first down.
At the 31, Corbin has their 8th first down of this ball game. Harris has 2 first downs in the game, but they've struck with long plays. Here's the handoff given to Mel Chandler. Little Mel goes wide to the left side, inside the 30 and down to about the 25. We'll wait to see where they spot the ball. Chandler carrying the ball for the second time tonight. Gets it just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 5 yards on that. So 2nd and 5, and Corbin eating up the time as we're down to 2 minutes and 50 seconds here in the first half. 2nd and 5 for Corbin at the Paris 25-yard line. Corbin leading by 20-13. Jackson on the option. Jackson keeps the ball. He's at the 25, the 20. Jackson at the 15. Jackson 10, knocked down at about the 9-yard line. So Mike Jackson, the quarterback, keeps it for the first time tonight and gets long yardage.
It's a good, smart play. He had his trail man there, and he saw the opening, and he was sure-handed. He held on to the football. It was a good run by Mike. And once he got out there, he penetrated, showed some pretty good speed.
Corbin gets their 9th first down of this ball game. That run good for 16 yards to the 9-yard line. The Redhounds with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half, threatening for the first time in the second quarter and leading by 20-13 over Paris. Same formation that's taken them all the way downfield as the handoff is given to Creech. Creech is met at the line of scrimmage, forces forward for about a yard, and that was all, as that play really didn't develop off that left side.
No, it wasn't there. It wasn't there at all. Time he got, he was looking for it, and there's 3 people there. It just didn't develop.
1 yard pickup at the most for Creech. So the ball is down to the 8-yard line, and Corbin has its 2nd and goal from there. Leading by 7 at 20-13 after taking a 20-0 lead in the first period. Redhounds have not scored here in the second period. Jackson calls the play, 58 seconds to go, as Jackson will give it up the middle, down for just a couple of yards. Let's see who it was. I never did see the ball carrier, Bill.
It's Toby Stevens. They actually met him in the backfield. He went ahead and got 2 yards. He drug the man 2 yards.
Oh, pardon me, I could not see the 1. We have a minute, 30 seconds to go. So still plenty of time. Toby has taken the ball down to the 6, but now Corbin 3rd and goal from there. It's the option to the left side. Jackson on the option, fakes the ball. He keeps the ball. He drags in and goes for the touchdown. Good play by Mike Jackson. It was that fake back to Fox that got the defense out of the way and enabled him to get in for the score.
It was a pretty play. It was a very pretty play. He went ahead, like you said, when he went ahead and made the hand fake there, just froze that man long enough that he was able to slip inside of him.
For the first time in the second quarter, Corbin goes for the score. Make it 26-13, a minute 15 to go here in the first half. Brian Metzger to attempt the extra point. Holding will be Ferris. The placement down. The kick is up. The kick, it is good.
It is good.
So, with a minute 15 to go in the first half, there's timeout with the score. Corbin 27, Paris 13. Well, the Redhounds have a little bit more breathing room now, up by 27-13 with a minute 15 to go in the first half. Fulmus, that speedster, is deep for Paris, back at his 5-yard line as Metzger approaches the football. It's a nice long kick, taking Fulmus back to the 1. He fumbles and picks up. He's at the 5, the 10, 15. Fulmus weaving in and out of people. Fulmus is taken down at the 26-yard line by Metzger, the kickoff player. I tell you, you have to hold your breath, Bill, when that little guy gets the football.
Well, thing about it was, and I don't know if it'll show up on the film Sunday night, but the kid fielded the ball in the end zone, and the official went ahead and let him run it out. I mean, he was either on the line or he was in the end zone. It was that close. And I thought he was going to go ahead and call him, bring it out to the 20.
So Paris gets the ball with very little time remaining, a minute 6 in the first half. At their 26-yard line, a pass across the middle, good to Redwine up at the 38, 39-yard line. Paris gets the first down, their 3rd of the first half. Chuck Redwine takes it at the 39. Pass play good for 13 yards. The Greyhounds are wasting no time at all in trying to get back upfield and get back closer to Corbin. Paris trying to move it down in a hurry with exactly 1 minute to go in the first half. Red wine split out at end to the right side. Here's the option by the little quarterback, and he goes down after getting across the line of scrimmage and up to about the 45. Little kind of surprised me with that play. I thought they're going to have to respect the clock. Mel Chandler makes the stop.
And Mel Chandler and Steve Griffin also on the tackle that time. He did a good job. He went ahead and broke between two of our people there, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
The Greyhounds ready to go. Rankin split it in to the left side, Redwine to the right. Little, the quarterback, moves under. Uh-oh, he has people illegally in motion. Fomus was trying to get some kind of advantage there, and the little speedster, I don't know what he was doing, but he was illegally in motion. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Well, they had two people that moved that time in the backfield, and quarterback actually started to go ahead and pull out behind the center, and the ball wasn't snapped, so maybe the center messed up on the snap.
Let's read some of the players that are in there for Corbin right now. Number 61 is Jeff Barnett, a 5'8", 184-pound junior. Number 79 for Corbin is Steve Griffith, a 6', 205-pound senior. 32 on this side is Scott Miracle. 28 on this side is Greg Foley. Paris set to go. The ball is back at their 39-yard line. Little back to throw. Little looking. Little is hit, but he gets free. He's running at the 32. Has the ball knocked down by Scott Miracle as he tries to throw. Little under tremendous pressure that time.
He did a good job. He broke out there. He was on the run, and Miracle just got a piece of his arm as he got ready to throw it.
42 seconds to go now. The ball back at the 39-yard line. 3rd down and 10 for Paris. Corbin on top by 27-13. So Paris, with the incompleted pass, gets the clock stopped for them with 42 seconds to go. But they're ready to move the ball now from the 39-yard line. Little is under. Fomus is in motion to the right. Here's Little on the option. Little keeps the ball. Little is being spun down after he gets maybe a yard. That's about all. So Paris will be looking at a 4th down situation.
Lacefield just went ahead and give him that airplane spin that time. He was right on top of it.
Yeah, he did look like a helicopter. around, and down he goes at the 41-yard line for a couple of yards. And Paris now will have to give up the football. Just 17 seconds remaining in the first half. Well, always time for another score here. Let's see what we can do. They're going to have to kick the ball. Hawkins will be standing deep for Paris, back at the 27.
We're playing it as if they're going for it. We're not believing that they're going to punt it.
Nobody deep for Corbin. So they're going to let the ball roll if he does punt it. Well, I didn't realize it, but they just stand there and let the clock run out. Corbin will take a 2-touchdown lead, and at halftime, on top by 27-13. This is Johnny Stepp with Bill Hoover, Fred Hall, and Dale Johnson from Paris, Kentucky. Corbin leading 27-13 at halftime. We'll be back with more right after these messages. Brian Metzger really getting a workout and kicking off here tonight. Little guy Fomus is back deep. Wears jersey number 5. He's standing back inside his goal line right now. Of course, in high school football, if you get back in the end zone on a kickoff, you can't run it out. Here we go, the kickoff as Metzger puts the toe into it. It's a good one, going to be taken off at about the 3-yard line to the 5-10. 15, up that right side as a flag goes down. The ball is returned to the 30-yard line by James Landrum, it is. 171-pound senior, as a penalty marker has been dropped. They had returned it to the 30-yard line. We'll wait to see just where. Paris will spot the football to start the second half. Holding is the preliminary call.
Yeah, it's against Paris. Dale Fox did an excellent job that time. Came down that sideline and didn't let anything get to the outside. He made an excellent tackle over there.
Paris will be assessed the penalty. They caught me off guard in the first half when they put the penalty back from the point of the foul. I guess we get used to watching college and pro football and get used to their rules so often. It's hard to pick up on some of the high school rules. I'll get with Andy Kersey and iron that one out, find out just what's going on. Maybe Jim Page can help me. Those are two of the experts in the Corbin area.
The Greyhound.
The Greyhounds get called for holding.
It'll be first down 10.
The ball is at the 16-yard line is where they start the second half. Out of the eye, strung to the right side as Little will shove it into Landrum, and Landrum, stepping over people, gets a pretty nice run up across the 20 to about the 22-yard line.
And Nick Creech actually tripped him up a little bit past the line of scrimmage, and Kelly went ahead and closed on him that time.
So Ferris has put him down after he gets 6 yards
Gain of 6.
to the 22-yard line. 2nd and 4 for the Greyhounds. Corbin leading 27-13. They try the right side again, but Corbin has really stacked it up this time. Landrum, I don't think, will get any yardage, as the Redhounds had 3 white shirts waiting on him.
We had Kyle Jones and we had Mark Hensley. Both of them were in there, and Jeff Crook.
For Corbin.
A gain of 1 is where they spot the ball at the 23 now. And Paris has a big play to start this second half now. 3rd down and 3. Corbin on top 27-13. The clock running in here in the third period, 10:50. Paris 3rd down and 3 with the ball at their own 23-yard line. Greyhounds will put Rankin wide to the left side. Little goes under. Little along the line of scrimmage. Fakes. He pitches back. He has Fomus, and Fomus is bumped out of bounds. I believe he got the first down.
Yeah, it looks like it. He did. Lacefield, Barnett, and a minute ago, Kyle Jones on that. I gave Crook credit there, and it was Lacefield actually on that tackle before, but they didn't get the first down.
Well, they knocked him out of bounds just shy of it. Got him up to the 25. He needed to get to the 26-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 1. So Corbin will have Ben Hoover, number 18, and Dwayne Steely, number 40, standing back at their 35-yard line. Hawkins is in punt formation at his 11-yard line. A low snap, but he gets it out of there. Nice high driving kick. Steely calls for the fair catch, and he gets it, and he's hit, and that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, he called for fair catch, and they just looked like it couldn't stop that time. It wasn't a big lick on him. They just went ahead and went down on him.
Paris has committed the error. He caught the ball at the 45-yard line, and so Corbin will be the recipient of that penalty against Paris, as the Redhounds get the ball for the first time starting the second half, but they're going to be in Paris territory. The penalty marker has been dropped. They have to check with the captain to see whether or not he wants the penalty. I would think this would be an automatic. They're talking now with Mike Jackson. Jackson, 6 foot, 171 pound senior.
Kick catching interference call.
Well, now, why the discussion? I would think they would step it off from where the foul occurred. Do they make him kick it over, or what is the rule here? I'm lost again.
I'm still waiting for Doc Henson to send me that book.
Okay, 15-yard penalty. That's what I thought. I couldn't understand why such a long discussion on such an obvious situation. It's a 15-yard penalty
Interference call.
against Paris. Has moved the ball down to the Paris 40-yard line, and that's where Corbin will start the second half. So excellent field position. 9 minutes and 51 seconds. We're in the third period. Corbin leading 27-13. The Redhounds in that formation that has shown a lot of power here tonight. As the second man through, Dale Fox gets the call, 35. Fox down to the 30, and Fox has 10 yards and close for a Corbin first down. Dale has run the ball well tonight. Of course, he always runs the ball well.
There's a beautiful hole that time. He's coming right off of, well, let's see. Look, I thought that we had Hensley and Crook on this side, but it looks like we've got 73 there, and 73 made an excellent block that time. John Barnett. No, 73, Will Sears. Will Sears led that out there that time.
So he got 10 yards and a Corbin first down. That is their 9th first down of the ball game. Down at the 30. Again, the wishbone formation. Paris almost jumped off sides. A mix-up in the backfield. Jackson has to keep the ball, has to eat the ball, back at the 32-yard line. Mike was quite surprised when he turned around, didn't see anybody to hand it to.
No, it's just a broken play. Had Toby going one way, and we had Dale coming on this side. Neither one of them were real sure as to what the play was.
A loss down back to the 33-yard line, so Corbin will have it 2nd and 13 as Mel Chandler into the lineup now, number 34 with the play. Fox in the backfield with Hart and Chandler. Behind the quarterback, Jackson. From the 33, it's the option to the left side. Fox the trailer. Fox gets the ball. Fox tries to hold up. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Down he goes. The play does not work.
No, and they're hollering over on the sideline that time. Nobody got that block that time over there on the corner, I don't think. But what happened, it appeared that Dale still had some room to the outside, and he went ahead and tried to make the cut. When he did, it was 3 right on top of it.
So Fox is nailed right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It's at the 33-yard line of Paris, and Corbin has it 3rd down and 13. Jackson has only gone to the air 3 times tonight, completed 1. Last week he was 11 for 16. He's back to throw now. He's looking, he throws. It's it's intercepted. Taken at the 25 to the 30. And down goes the interceptor, James Kaysen, as he crosses the 30 back to about the 32-yard line.
Number 3 for Paris that time. He just played center field. He went up right in front of our receiver and made the interception.
The Corbin drive is stalled on a pass interception. And Paris will get it for the 2nd time here in the quarter, up at their own 33-yard line. Len Reeves making the stop on Kaysen. So the Greyhounds are set to go. Corbin leads 27 to 13. Slot formation to the right side. Back to throw is Little. Little being chased. He throws downfield. The Corbin safety man fell down, but Rankin couldn't get to the ball as it was thrown short. That was a good opportunity for Paris.
Yeah, I was watching the receiver on the other side of the field over there, and he was going ahead and motioning for the ball. This ball on this side was just underthrown.
So Shannon Sams fell, couldn't get to his feet. Rankin trying to get back to the underthrown ball, could not, and Paris will have it 2nd and 10 at their 33. Paul Little again has Rankin to the left, Red Wine to the right, slot formation to the right side as Little is back to throw. He throws it right over the middle. It's a short pass that is complete to about the 38-yard line. The ball was almost thrown right into the ground, and Reese got down there to get it.
Well, we've got a big 3rd down play here. We need to hold right here.
It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for the 1st down. 7 minutes, 20 seconds remaining, 3rd period. Corbin leads 27 to 13. 2 of the top schools in their respective divisions playing here tonight at Paris. Little on the 3rd down play. He is back to throw again. Little looking, throws way long. Let's see. It's going to be incomplete. Defending was Steely and Ferris for Corbin, but they were going for the home run rather than the 5-yard.
Well, we had good coverage that time by Steely and Kelly both on that coverage that time. This number 5, you cannot stand there and run with him. You're going to have to get back there and give him some cushion.
So they respected his speed that time, and the ball was overthrown. Paris will have to give it up now. The Greyhounds have had it twice here in the period, have to give it up both times by way of the punt. Hawkins back. He gets it out of there. It's another high kick. Steely calls for the fair catch, fumbles, gets the ball at the 35, right on top of it. So the Red Hounds will be set to go with 6 minutes and 54 seconds in the 3rd period, leading 27 to 13. With the ball
And recovered his fumble.
at their own 35-yard line. A penalty marker was dropped at the line of scrimmage. We'll have to wait to see. If it's against Corbin, it would be close for a 1st down. They had it 4th down, about 5 yards to go for the 1st down. The officials are huddled. They're standing down at the 35-yard line. The penalty marker was dropped at the line of scrimmage. So what kind of signal is that?
Round them up and let's head out to McDonald's.
He holds the handkerchief high and waves it around, and they say no penalty. Well, Corbin has the ball. 35-yard line for the Red Hounds this time. Neither team has scored here in the second half. This is Corbin's second offensive series. Same formation that we've seen throughout the second quarter and now the second half. As the handoff on a counter, right straight up the middle goes Fox. Fox spinning for yardage across the 40 for about 5 yards. So Dale Fox has picked up 5, and the Hounds will have it second down and 5 for the first down.
Yeah, that time was over Crook that time, I think that carry was, and Dale did an excellent job of running it up in there and getting that head down and picking up good yardage.
Jeff Crook playing that right tackle position just inside number 32, Miracle. Crook number 67. Second and 5. Again, it's the counter given to Fox. No, Stevens, 45, midfield, 45-40. Stevens at the 35-30. Down to the 25-yard line goes Toby Stevens.
Good run. Toby, like, when he gets out there, he gets past the line of scrimmage, you know, it's really hard to figure out what part of him you want. And he went ahead and broke it, and that one caught up with him, and I knew what Toby was going to do. He went ahead and put that shoulder down and just took him with him.
Well, that young man gets his longest run of the short season as he takes it 35 yards down to the 25-yard line of Paris. For Corbin, that is their 10th first down of the football game. So the Red Hounds in scoring position now at the 25. It's the counter again. I think, did we come back with Fox or Stevens that time?
Stevens that time. Stevens fell in there behind Hart and Fox. They were leading the way there. He's going to have to tuck that ball away, though.
With the tackle.
So Stevens carries again. This time he gets 2 yards to the 23. And Corbin has it second down and 8. Chandler has replaced Stevens in the Corbin backfield. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go, third period. As the handoff is given to Fox. Fox is hit in the backfield, but slams across that line of scrimmage, across the 20 and down, I guess, to about the 18-yard line. As Fox gets some 5 more yards for Corbin, we'll have a third down play coming up.
Number 46 for Paris made a real good lick on Dale in the backfield, but, you know, you got to lock up on Dale. He's a good, strong runner and good size, and when he hits the line of scrimmage, he's moving. He went ahead and just broke that tackle and picked up good yardage.
Give him 6 on that play. Down to the 17-yard line, and Corbin will have it third and 2. Red Hounds threatening from the 17. Fox again. Fox off that left side. Good running room across the 10. Fox down near the 5-yard line.
Well, he's going to be tough when he gets in shape. Dale, he's an excellent runner. He's a college type runner, and he works his way through there, follows his blocking, and he's a good cutter and just power runner.
Give him 12 yards on that one, and Corbin's 11th first down of this football game. They threaten from the 5. First down and goal to go. 4:15 remaining, third period. Jackson calls the counter to Mel Chandler straight up the middle. Mel has moved it inside the 5. He'll be close, about a yard or two shy of the score.
Chandler on the carry.
We will have the ball spotted near the 2-yard line, and Corbin's second down and goal from there.
Jethro smelling that goal line that time. They gave it to him. He went in there. He went in hard like Fox.
From about the 3-yard line.
Between the 2 and 3-yard line, the Red Hounds are set to go. Second down and goal to goal. Everybody in tight. The handoff to Fox. Fox behind. Good interference. Has the touchdown. And Corbin moves it out to a 33-13 lead.
Get a little breathing room there. Dale again there. He went ahead and followed his blocking in there and made an excellent run.
So the Red Hounds, seeing Paris come back in that second period to narrow the margin to 20-13, have added a couple of their own to take a 33-13 margin with 3 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in this third period. Now Ferris will be holding, and Brian Metzger will be attempting the point after touchdown. Had one blocked here tonight, but hit all the rest. Uh-oh, that's going to cost them half the distance of the goal line. I think it was Ferris. Not totally sure, but there was movement into the neutral zone.
Well, what happened, I think we lacked a man on the line of scrimmage that time, and Chandler saw it, and he moved in there to try to take that gap. They went ahead and made movement. He thought they were coming, so he went ahead and made movement.
Just the opposite. The penalty goes against Corbin. Dale Fox tonight on 17 carries has 153 yards. That's an average of 9 yards per carry. Not a bad night's work.
No, not when he gets in shape, you'll be doing a lot better.
All right, the try for the point after coming from the 16-yard line. Well, plenty of distance on it, straight down the middle. Metzger has nailed that one. That would, oh, no good? Well, from our angle, it looked perfect. He had plenty of distance, but it was wide. So there is a timeout. 3:39 to go, third period. Timeout on the score is Corbin 33, Paris 13. For the kickoff now, Corbin leading by 33-13 here in the third period. Almost the little guy is back. Oh, this one is a low one that's bouncing along the ground. Foreman, oh, gets by him. Back at the 11-yard line, he dives on top of the football. It would be closer to the 10. What looked like a bad kickoff turns into an excellent one.
Well, you know, Cotton called him over at the sideline. I think he told him to go ahead and squib that thing on through there and see what happens with it, and it works.
When you have a dangerous man like Fomus back there, sometimes you don't want him to get a clean handle, do you?
You don't want him in the open field.
So that's what happened there. Fomus comes up to get the ball, and it goes right by him. He runs back. It's a live ball back to the 10-yard line where Corbin has recovered. Rather, Paris has recovered. Wishful thinking. Paris at there on 10. Paul Little lines his team up, split ends both ways. Let's see if he tries anything. Not too much. Oh, Fomus breaks out of there. He's at the 20, the 25. Fomus and Ferris. Ferris trying to run him down. He will not. It's going to be a 90-yard run. Fomus gets by everybody.
I watched it. It stalled on the line of scrimmage. We had all of our defensive backs that sucked right up to it. Whenever he broke it, it's a foot race. No substitute for speed.
That is what's keeping this game interesting, really, is Fomus.
Well, the thing about it is, whenever Paris has got the football, it doesn't take them any time. You know, they're either going to run 4 plays and punt it to us, or they're going to strike. It doesn't take any time off the clock when they do it that way.
Harris with a 90-yard run by Fomus. Looked like everything had stalled right at the line of scrimmage. He breaks free, and then it's a foot race, and nobody can catch him. Well, the try for the point after is fumbled, and so that's going to be it. 3 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the third period. Another timeout here. Corbin leading by 33-19. Well, it keeps it interesting. Fomus out there, potential to strike at any moment, and he's done it twice here tonight. A 90-yard run, an 80-yard pass reception. Here's the kickoff. Downfield where Huber will take it at the 15-yard line to the 20, the 25, 30. Huber up that sideline, 35, 40, 45, midfield, down to the 45-yard line. Ben Hoover, making his finest run back of the year, has taken it all the way from about the 10-yard line and returned it inside Paris territory at the 45-yard line. I know your heart was in your throat, Bill.
Mama's boy.
And Corbin has excellent field position now after that 45-yard return by Ben Hoover at the Paris 45. 33-19, a very high-scoring affair tonight from Paris. Hounds again with that wishbone set, both ends in tight. As the counter is given to Fox, right straight at the middle he goes, and Fox has carried it for 3 yards down to the 42. I guess because of that success over and over with this power formation, that we're probably going to see it the rest of the night, Bill.
Well, I think we should. You know, it's just obvious that you don't want to let Paris get their hands on the football because they can strike like that. And if we get that ball and we take the time off the clock, use our power game, and it's not what a lot of people like to see, but you got to go with it.
It's winning football. It's at the 42. Second down and 7. Harris, I think they did. Yes, they did. They jump into that neutral zone again. It's going to cost them 5 yards. The Greyhounds get a little bit excited after that 90-yard run. They want to get in there and get after that football. It's going to cost them 5 yards. So that moves it down to the 37 of the Greyhounds, and Corbin now will have it second down, only a couple of yards to go for the first down. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. We're in the third period. Well, as we look at it now, it's just about a yard to go for that first down. Just over the 36-yard line. Mike Jackson, the quarterback, is under. He counters it to Hoover, and he crosses for the first down to the 31-yard line. Ben Hoover carrying the ball for the first time tonight. Has moved it from the 36 down to the 31. Give him 5 yards on that play. And for Corbin, that is first down, number 12. The Red Hounds' third offensive series. The second half will send Scott Miracle wide to the right. Dale Fox is in the slot. First down at the 31. But they're going to run it right up the middle with Toby. No, Dale. Is that Toby? That's Dale. All right, it was Toby in the slot. I had them all mixed up. One's 46, one's 26. Dale Fox is taking it down to the 25-yard line, 6 more yards.
I tell you what, our offensive line is doing an excellent job. Our Lynn Reeves threw a beautiful block that time. And little Jackson on this side over here. They're coming off. Carter, they're flip-flopping Carter. Now Carter's on this side.
Again, the same formation. It's Stevens and Miracle to the right, and here's Dale right up the middle again. He lost the football.
He's down.
He was already down, I think.
He's down.
All right. He was down on the ground before the ball got away.
It's a good call. Paris didn't like it. It's a good call.
44 seconds to go in the third period. Let's see what he's done now. He moved the ball a moment ago to the 25. He got a couple of more yards on this one. It's going to be third down, a yard to go. I think the ball's about the 22-yard line, so give him 3 on that. Here's Fox again behind good heavy blocking off that left side. Has taken it across the 20-yard line for Corbin first down, which will be their 13th of the ball game. I think he got inside the 20. Let's see. They have spotted the ball at the 19, so give him 3 more yards. And the clock is winding down here in the third period. Only 15 seconds to go. Corbin breaks out of the huddle. Carter, Jones, Sight to the left side of the line. Reeves over the ball at center. Sears, Jackson, and Miracle to the right side of the line. 7 seconds to go. The clock is stopped.
You got all the linemen there. I was checking you. You did a good job.
All right, I just had Sears wrong one time tonight. It's a young season. I got to get used to some of these numbers. 5 seconds now. Jackson goes under. Here's the play developing to Fox. Off the left side of the 20. Fox cuts the corner at the 15. Knocked out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And Corbin will have it second down and short as the third period comes to a close. After 3 quarters of football from Paris, Kentucky, the score, Corbin 33, Paris 19. Last week it was 15-12, Corbin winning over Danville. Tonight, as the Red Hounds have moved the ball deep into Paris territory, they will have it at the 13-yard line after Fox has just picked up 6 yards. Second down, 4 yards to go for Corbin. We're starting the 4th and final period of this game. Stevens, Hart, and Fox in there behind Mike Jackson. The handoff is given to Stevens. Stevens kind of stutter steps, goes to his right, cuts back to his left, gets in near the 10-yard line.
That's a good job by Toby. He couldn't find it to the outside there, and he went ahead and shot it back up in there. He had Creech and old Possum Creech and little Derby Hart in there leading the way for him.
The ball is spotted just over the 10-yard line, very close for a first down.
Third and a short 1.
Let's call it at the 9-yard line, where Corbin will have it third down and 1 yard to go for the first down. Red Hounds on the third down play. It's given to Fox. Fox coming wide to the left. Will try to cut the corner. He uses the power to get in close for a first down. He was hit right at the 10-yard line.
I kept thinking he was going to cut it back up inside that time, but he went ahead and he did get the first down, though.
So it was Dale able to use his drive in his legs to keep it going forward to get the first down to the 8. He gets a yard on it, and for Corbin, that's their 14th first down of this ball game. The Red Hounds really have dominated other than those long plays by Paris. Corbin leading 33-19. Corbin set to go from the 8-yard line, first down and goal to go. It's the same power formation that's taken them downfield. Handoff to Stevens. Stevens hit at the line, will dive in for a couple of yards to about the 6-yard line.
Now, they had that pretty well shut down. He just kind of lunged forward there for 2 or 3 yards.
Inside the 11-minute mark of this fourth period now, as Corbin has moved the ball right to the center of the field. Stevens gets a couple to the 6. Second down and goal to go. Left sides, Jones, Kent Carter, Sipes, as they'll go left this time. Lowering the head is Fox across the 5 and down to about the 2.
Yeah, but you got Kyle Jones in there, and you got Creech in there, along with, I guess Carter opened a big part of that door that time.
So the power game for Corbin gets them ever so close to that goal line. I think would be best to call it the 3-yard line, where it will be third and goal to goal from there. 10 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in our game. The Red Hounds, third and goal from the 3. Everybody in tight as Mike Jackson goes under. He'll give it to Fox. Fox going outside in to the left side, dragging people. Touchdown.
He just drags them on in there.
Little Greyhounds take a ride. And Dale Fox has taken it in to make it 39-19. That touchdown with 9 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the game. So Fox has scored again here in the second half. How many for Dale tonight? 1, 2, 3. 3 touchdowns. Fox for his 3rd touchdown of the football game. The point after touchdown being tried by Metzger. Here's the kick up. It is no good, wide to the right. So that'll stop the clock with 9:52 to go. Timeout on the score. Corbin 39, Paris 19. Ready for the kickoff now as Metzger has the ball teed at the 40-yard line. Corbin up by 39-19. Here's a driving kick downfield, and Fomus will take it at the 4. He's at the 10, 15, 20. Fomus looking for something, and Mel Chandler gives him a ride up and over.
Jethro will give you a ride if you give him a chance.
Dale Fox tonight is getting in on that 200-yard game. He's gained 183 yards on 25 carries. Big night's work for Dale. Paris with the ball now. 9 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in our game. Red Wine comes wide to the right side. The ball is at the 31-yard line as they start this drive. Here's the little pass across the line of scrimmage, intercepted by Creech at the 35-30. Creech down that left sideline is knocked out of bounds. So again, Nick Creech has intercepted a pass.
Nick, he's playing that hook zone just like he's supposed to, and he went ahead and a little dump pass in there. He didn't see him. Quarterback didn't see him. He dumped it in there, and only person there was Creech.
Little trying to catch Corbin a little bit off guard by cutting the end in quickly and just dumping it across the line of scrimmage, but Creech played it well. Corbin has a chance to get back on the scoreboard now with this excellent field position. It'll be at the Paris 27. Corbin leading by 39-19, and the Red Hounds right now want a timeout. So we're going to see some new people coming into that lineup. We'll tell you about them. But right now, let's pause as Corbin leads by 39-19 with 9:26 to go. Back 6', 156-pound junior. Now, let's look at other people along that front line. Number 69 is Ronnie Brockman, 5'10", 190-pound junior, playing a guard to the left side. We'll pick up others in just a moment. The handoff is given to Greg Foley, and Foley is hit at about the line of scrimmage, and down he goes at the 27-yard line. Foley is a 5'8", 167-pound junior. Others in the Corbin lineup now. Number 44 is Derek Sears, a 5'10", 159-pound sophomore. Number 72 is Arlie Burke, 5'10", 190-pound junior. He's playing a tackle to the left side. As Corbin has it second down and 11 yards to go back to the 28. We have movement along that front line. Number 69 for Corbin, Ronnie Brockman, making contact. I'm not sure which way the penalty will go. 8 minutes, 52 seconds to go, and an opportunity for Coach Cotton Adams to play some of these younger people on offense.
Yeah, he's got all fresh white jerseys in there right now. He's brought them all out.
Let's try to identify some more of those players. For Corbin, number 12 is Jody Botner, 5'7", 156-pound junior. Number 85 to the right side at end is Larry Martin, 5'11", 177 junior. Ferris has the team out and ready to go from the 28-yard line. Ferris calls. He'll give now to Ben Hoover, number 18. They got him by the leg, but he's able to manage about 3 yards into close to the 25-yard line. Pardon me, the 31-yard line.
He had good blocking. There was good blocking in there. They got Chandler leading the way there.
Now into the lineup comes Dwayne Steely at a halfback position. He's number 40. Corbin leading 39-19 as the Red Hounds are going with the second unit offensively right now. It'll be third down. Ferris on the roll to the right side, evades one tackler, gets to the 30, fumbles the ball. It's on the ground. They look for it, and it's picked up by Paris. It's a foot race as Steely tries to collar the man. He gets by him. Here he goes down to the Corbin 20 to the 15, and Paris has the ball deep in Corbin territory. They picked up the loose ball, and Paris will be threatening to score.
I thought Kelly did an excellent job on the keep there, and he went ahead and tried to pitch it. Just about the time he got ready to pitch it, they just stripped him of the ball.
So the fumble has set Paris up in good field position with 7 minutes and 52 seconds to go.
Tackled by Dwayne Steely.
The ball carrier was Eric Stewart that had returned it. And it's inside the Corbin 15. We'll wait to see now.
About the 13.
We'll call it the 13-yard line where Paris will get it first and 10. Corbin leading 39-19. So the younger Red Hounds have coughed it up. And playing alertly, Stewart picked up the football, headed down that sideline. Steely was able to slow him up just enough to where some help arrived, and they took him down. Next week at home, Corbin goes against Lexington Lafayette. Let's see now what Paul Little, the quarterback, will do on the first down play. Little on the option, coming to his right. Little finding no room, and down he will go behind the line of scrimmage. Jim Lacefield and others have him collared.
Lacefield, Creech, Hart, and Ferris, all four of them right there on it.
It will be a loss of a yard back to the 14. So Paris now will have it second down and 11. Corbin on top by 39-19. Rankin wide left. Red Wine comes wide to the right side. Reese is in the slot to the right. Fomus is to the left side. Back to throw is Little. He's looking. He throws. And it's intercepted. No, it's knocked down as Shannon Sams got enough of his hand on the football to knock it away. Rankin was the intended receiver.
Well, the offensive man just stripped Shannon of it. Shannon had the interception there, and the offensive man just went ahead and stripped him of it.
Harris will have the football with less than 7 minutes to go at the Corbin 14, third down and 11. The Greyhounds going to the air there to try to get back into this football game. Corbin had a 20-0 lead, and the teams have been on even terms since then. Paris again with Rankin wide left, Red Wine wide to the right. Reese is in the slot. In motion is Fomus. Back to throw is Little, looking for Fomus. He'll throw to him, and it is incomplete, intended for Red Wine. A lot of players in the middle there, and he tried to thread the needle.
Creech got a hand on it. Creech and Hart both were in good position that time. Creech got a hand on it and knocked it away.
6:54 to go, and Paris will have it fourth down and 11. So after getting the big break of the recovered fumble and the return, Paris now is down to their final try from the 14-yard line. Rankin wide left again. Fomus is in the slot to the left side. Little drops back. He's looking, throws it over the middle for Fomus. He drops the ball, and Corbin will take over. So the Hounds hold him off.
Yeah, Hart was on the coverage that time. I think the back that time, he realized he had coverage on him. He was just trying to run with the ball before he got it.
Paris has gone to the air 16 times tonight. They've completed only 5, Bill. At halftime, they were 5 for 10. Now they're 5 for 16.
Yeah, we tightened up a little bit, and he's not been on target. He's not been on target like he was the first. We've made some adjustments evidently at halftime.
Corbin has not gone to the air tonight. They've four attempts, 1 completion and 1 interception. So the Red Hounds have played the Red Hound style of ball that has put them out to a 39-19 lead. Now they take over from their own 14-yard line. And, of course, that starting unit is back in there for Corbin now. The handoff is given to Fox as Fox bumps his way along that left side and drives it out to about the 19-yard line. We'll wait to see. He might have made the 20. Dale had 183 yards before that run. And Fox has taken it to the 19, so he gets 5 more. Fox has carried the ball 26 times for 188 yards tonight. 6 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Second down and 5 for the Hounds from their own 19. Corbin is in a situation here with that kind of football. They could just eat up the rest of the time, leading by 39-19. Out of the wishbone again. Hart set forward at fullback as the handoff is given to Mel Chandler. Crosses the 20 to the 21 for a couple of more yards.
And we're going to have a, what we got, third and about 5, 4. He fell right in behind that time. Fell in behind Will Sears and Lynn Reeves that time.
Well, Fox had a 1-play rest. He comes back in now, replacing Chandler at that halfback position. Corbin wants to hold on to the football, so it's imperative here that they pick up a first down. The ball at the 21. The line to gain is the 24. Well, let's call it 3rd and 3. Maybe a delay of game. The handoff would have been given to Fox, but that's not going to materialize.
Preliminary indication, delay of game against
So delay of game against Corbin will make it 3rd down and 8. It'll be interesting here to see what play Corbin will call on 3rd and 8 deep in their own territory.
Could hit a little out of bounds pass like we did against Stanford.
Yeah. However, it won't be nearly as critical here as what it was there. Let's see what they do. We're back at the 16-yard line. And Jackson is calling off to the right side to Miracle and Chandler. He's back on a draw play to Fox, and Fox at the 20. Fox evades one tackler at the 25 to the 26. Got the first down. Dale Fox for 10 yards, and Corbin comes up with the big play.
Well, we had two set out wide to the right side over there, and they went ahead and made their shift over there, and it was just kind of a back to this side with Dale. And how many did he get this time? Okay, 10 yards.
So 198 yards, 27 carries. He brought the ball out to, well, add one more to that. He got up to the 27. Ben Hoover tries it off that right side, and it's headgears that go in there, and you could hear him crack as he was hit by Redwine after hitting into about the line of scrimmage. So the young sophomore, trying to find some room off that right side, is stopped. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Fox got the ball to the 27 a moment ago for the Corbin first down.
no gain,
Their
2nd and 10.
15th first down of the ball game. And now he needs one more yard to go over the 200 marker for the night. It's straight up the middle. Let's see. It's going to be Chris Hart with the carry, as Hart has brought it across the 30 to about the 32. Give Chris about 5 yards on that one. With 4 minutes and 17 seconds to go, Corbin will be faced with a 3rd down situation. And I wouldn't be surprised here if we see Dale go across the 200-yard marker for the night.
Yeah, I think you call. I think everybody knows that. On that last play, we came back in there with Chris Hart. He was the first man through. It was an excellent call there by Jackson. Carried out his fakes well.
This is Fox. Fox at the 35. Fox still driving at the 40 to the 41. Dale Fox has gone 9 yards. That gives him 208 yards for the night. And Corbin gets their 16th first down. Well, I'm glad he got it, Bill.
Only thing I can say is, and I don't mean anything by this, it's taken 2 of those grays to bring down our big red all night.
Well, that's about the size of it. The Corbin power has really dominated in this game. Paris' long strikes have kept them in it, so to speak. Corbin with the ball at the 41 after getting their 16th first down. It's going to be Mel Chandler up to the 45, digging, but he'll go no further. Chandler has taken it 4 more yards to the 45 with 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go. So Corbin is doing what they set out to do, eat up that clock. They started this drive back at their 14-yard line. They've been able to pick up a couple of first downs. Now less than 3 minutes to go. The Red Hounds will go 2-0 on the season, and they've opened against the top club in AAA, the top club in Class A, and we're going to a 4A school next week. We're trying them all. Uh-oh, a fumble. Jackson can't get to it, and Paris will get a score out of it. How about this? Marks picks up the ball as Mike Jackson couldn't get to the football, and Paris has scored.
Sadler.
Oh, pardon me. Was it? All right. Bill is correcting me. I think Sadler was in at quarterback. I'm sorry. Luke Sadler, number 17, was in at quarterback. I didn't notice that change, and the young man couldn't get the ball. Marks gets it and goes in about 35 yards for the score to make it 39-25. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go. So they're going for the 2 points after. On the run, wide to the right side. Let's see, will they get it? I can't see the ball right now. Kyle Jones pulled him down. So they do not get the point after touchdown. Well, 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go in our game. We have a timeout called with the score, Corbin 39, Paris 25. Well, the Red Hounds have given Paris a couple of opportunities here in the second half, and they've capitalized now after picking this one up. Paris will try an onside kick that will go the distance. Oh, it's picked up going down that right side. I can't see who it is, but they drive it deep into Paris territory at about the 30-yard line. Is that Greg Foley?
Greg Foley. He's got one of those knee brace cramps, it looks like. He almost took it.
They tried an onside kick, got it just enough on the distance for the 10 yards, and I thought perhaps that Paris was going to get to it, but then Foley picked it up and took off down that right sideline. And so with 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go, let's see if Corbin can strike back. Their lead has been trimmed from the 20-point margin down to 14. And we do have the starting unit back in there now. Maybe a time to practice your passing game?
I don't think he's going to do anything. He's just go ahead and punch with these people that he's got in there.
All right, let's see what happens then. Foley was out of bounds when he was shaken up, but he's up now. Appears to be all right. Corbin back with that starting offensive unit. We have Carter, Crook, Jackson, Jones, Reeves, Sipes all along that front line.
First and 10, Red Hounds on the Greyhound 40.
The ball is at the 40-yard line of Paris. I thought he got down to about the 30. The handoff is given to Dwayne Steely as Steely powers it across the 40 for about a yard or so to the 39.
Dwayne Steely.
I think as an opponent of Corbin, you have to like what Cotton Adams does. He gets the sufficient lead, and then he lets these younger players play.
Yeah. You know, he had the younger ones in there, but he came back in there with Hensley and Crook on that side over there, and it looks like got Jackson and Carter on this side. So he's got his line in there.
Yeah, got a little bit closer, so he got some of the starters back in. The handoff is given to Hoover. Hoover trying to zigzag outside to the left side, but nothing developed at all. And he's going to be taken down back at the 42-yard line. A minute 40 seconds remaining.
With the tackle for Paris.
So the Red Hounds will be facing third down. They're trying to stop the clock. It never does now with a minute 30 to go. Paris had called timeout, and they lost about 10 seconds on that. Paris having hopes of at least getting another score in this game. And they're quite upset that the clock operator never did stop it. The Red Hounds set from the 43-yard line. Mike Jackson, the quarterback, as he barks the play, will give it to Fox. Fox off that left side, digs for yardage across the 40 to the 38. And Corbin will be looking at a fourth down situation. So what do we do here?
I think we're just going to go ahead and try to go. I would think they go for it.
So the Red Hounds will have fourth down. They'll let the clock run as much as it will with a minute 10 to go. The ball at the 38-yard line. The downs marker across the way, it looks like about 4th and 9 from the 38-yard line. Jackson back. Jackson keeper around bootleg to the right side, wide open. He's at the 35-30, the 25-20, and down inside the 20-yard line. A beautiful play. Mike shows his experience and ability there in keeping Paris way off to his right, and he goes to his right and Paris off to his left.
We ran that play 2 times, 2 big plays, 2 weekends in a row on that, and Mike Jackson came through both times.
So it's a big gainer for Corbin as the clock ticks down to 40 seconds remaining in the game. And the Red Hounds have taken it down to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 on about the 16.
30 seconds to go now. Corbin will come out of this one with a win as the handoff is given to Creech. Creech digging in for yardage to about the 11-yard line. That might be the final play of this football game. Corbin got off to a 20-0 lead, and really the Red Hounds have not been tested, although Paris has come through with some long plays. Corbin trying to get another one off. 5 seconds to go. Let's see. Jackson approaches the line of scrimmage. He calls with 1 second. He pitches back. It's Fox wide to the left. Fox at the 10. Fox is taken down at the 8-yard line. So he got 3 more yards, and the ball game has ended. Corbin winning by 39-25, and Bill Hoover, thank you so much. Been a pleasure to work with you tonight.
It was good to be here. Good to be here. Good to be back. The best place to watch the ball games right here with you.
Best place to be. I enjoy you being right here with us, and we'll look forward to you being around next week as we go against Lexington Lafayette. The Red Hounds winning tonight. They're 2-0 on the year as they defeat Paris 39-25. We'll be back with totals on tonight's game right after these messages from our sponsors. The Corbin Red Hounds have gone 2-0 with the win tonight over Paris by 39-25. Really, the game is not as close as the final score indicates. Paris was able to come through with an 80-yard pass play and a 90-yard run to really keep it kind of interesting. But the Red Hounds were dominant throughout. 216 yards rushing tonight for Dale Fox. We had Creech with 20 yards, Stevens with 62, Hart with 15, Jackson with 24, Chandler with 16, Steely with 5, and Hoover with 7. Corbin went to the air only 4 times, completed one 20 yards to Steely. Paris, on the other hand, rushed for 137 yards. They went to the air 16 times, completed 5 for 130. Of course, that 137 yards, 90 of those came on that one run by Fumas. Corbin got on the board very quickly on the second play of this football game. The Red Hounds saw Dale Fox go 63 yards. Immediately they're up by 7-0. At the end of the first quarter, they're leading by 20-0, and they just dominated the football game. Corbin had just too much power for Paris. Paris had some speed. They struck with the long one, but you could see the dominance out there tonight for the Corbin Red Hounds. For our television audience, we invite you to be right here at Channel 11 Southern Cablevision next week when we'll be coming back with the Corbin Lexington Lafayette football game. Thank you, Dale Johnson, as he got it on the screen there at 8 o'clock. That's when we're going to be on. Yes, you've done a fine job tonight. All right, Dale. So our television audience, until next week, thank you and good night, everybody. Here on WYG.